What we have here is a very, very dense plug of dead skin occluding this ear. And there's also as the same case on the other side. So I'll use this new tool on each ear. But as you can see, I'm really, really struggling because it's so dry and crusty. And, you know, I'm trying all the usual techniques here to lift up from the sides and, you know, roll it together like a parcel. I try olive oil, but really I don't really get anywhere. And as you can see, we've got a little bit of movement, but that's about as far as I get. And the problem with this is that normally dead skin plugs like this aren't that much of a problem. As long as it's not full-blown keratosis obturans, then it's not that much of a problem. As long as it's been softened to some degree with olive oil or sodium bicarb, something like that. In this particular case, there's been nothing. So it is, you know, as dry and crusty as you can get it. And the incumbent problem with that is that not only is it adhered to the canal walls, but when you have a rigid steel suction probe, and you're trying to latch onto a very uneven, dry, hard, crusty surface, you tend to not get that seal. So, you know, in these suction videos, whenever I'm approaching, you know, a boulder of wax or soft wax or whatever, we can usually drag it out because a seal is created, like an interface, a coupling is created between the steel suction probe and the wax. So the two surfaces have essentially met and created a lock, an airtight lock, which then allows us to drag it out. And in this particular case, that is just not happening. So what I'm going to show you is what's called a Clearway suction handle, or a Clearway suction probe. Just trying some olive oil here desperately just to make some progress. But I saw this online. It's made by a company called DTR Medical, and they make it in the UK. I saw this online, I emailed the company, and they very kindly sent me a free sample to try out. So thank you very much, DTR Medical. But it's a very interesting concept. What it is a normal steel suction probe, but with a very soft silicone tip on the end. Very similar to like the suction cup of an octopus or like an elephant trunk.